Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be carrying on with a series that I started a few months ago, and that is my monthly favorites video. So I know you guys really like these, and it is a great way for me to show you things that I've found myself or that I've changed in my routine, or even just things that I've been gifted through PR and I really want to share with you because I've been testing them out and I love them. So let's get straight into the video and I can show you everything that I am vibing for the month of May. And just a super quick reminder as well, if you are new here, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. I put up new videos every single week, and of course one of these ones every single month. So let's get into the first thing that I've been really into in the month of May, and that is boxing. So I used to do boxing classes, but only like once a week or quite sporadically when I was at an old gym called Body Fit, and they kind of had it as part of their program, and I always really enjoyed the classes, but you're kind of at the mercy of their planning and like when that has come up. So instead I decided to join a gym that has boxing classes at it, and I've just been doing one a week and I love it. It is so great, and to kind of celebrate that I got myself some new boxing gloves. So I've got these ones from Sting, and they are super comfortable, really nicely padded, especially for like females, I guess. And then I've also got the inner gloves to keep them really fresh on the inside as well. But I just found this so motivating to get a beautiful new pair of boxing gloves that I'm really excited to take my own to the class and get used to the feel of them and kind of just really start to get better at actually learning the techniques and everything as well. So that's been a really nice shake up and a bit of a challenge in my fitness routine, because I do still do Pilates twice a week and then I just go to the gym and do my own thing as well. But I just really wanted something that was a little bit more hard cardio and a skill that I just have absolutely no talent in, that I really need to learn from scratch. So that's been a really cool one this month, and it's really just got me excited again for exercise, because being that it is winter, the motivation is waning a little bit. So the next thing that I've really been into, and it's not anything that I'm going to show you, it's just something that I love to mention, and that is really long walks. And I've been re-implementing that straight after the boxing class, and that's just something I can squeeze in before work because I go so early. So I have been doing a 3 to 5 kilometer walk after that as well, and then really trying to get out and about either around my neighborhood or out of town on the weekend as well. And I'm so enjoying that. I just think it is amazing for your mental health and really good for just getting your body moving again, getting circulation, like helping with digestion, all sorts of stuff. But I just think a long walk and putting on a podcast is honestly one of the best free forms of exercise there is. Now, on that note, I guess May has a little bit of a theme of kind of just switching things up a little bit, and I guess it's because when it heads toward the midpoint of the year, I have a little bit of a freak out, and I hope that I have done enough this year to kind of put myself in a different position for next year. So something that I've grabbed is this creative journal. This is from a place called Pilgrim Soul, and this is for getting you, I guess, just in a really creative flow state of mind again, because I know that even me working in a creative industry, sometimes you can get really stagnant and just not be able to come up with ideas or produce ideas. And if you're someone who is looking to do a bit of a business startup or just feel really invigorated again, and you want an activity to do that is meaningful in your downtime, but nothing that's like, I guess, too stressful on the mind, then I would definitely recommend this. It basically just has a bunch of exercises in here. For example, write a funny story using these words, or there'll be another one where it'll be like, come up with a business slogan for this business, or, you know, make up this random medicine and write a prescription, make a name for the pill, like all sorts of different stuff. Like here is making a Tinder profile for Oprah and Donald Trump and Taylor Swift. Like, it is literally just a really, really fun activity book. It also came with a bunch of coloring pencils as well, which is really fun. So that's going to be me for the next couple of weekends. I think I will just pop this in my bag and take it to a cafe and be able to sit there and work through a couple of those exercises and stuff instead of just kind of mindlessly scrolling through my phone. I think it's a really fun idea to do a little bit of a doodle in a book instead, and really to see if it helps kickstart my creativity again, because I feel like this is one of those things that you kind of notice gradually, like it just sort of seeps back in and you'll be coming up with ideas and thinking, okay, I'm actually feeling really inspired again. Now, on that note, I have wanted to do a little bit more reading lately, but I'm also trying to build up a beautiful coffee table book collection that I can keep with me for all the years to come. So I did pick up this one the other day when I was in a bookstore. It is from Monocle and it's called The Book of Gentle Living. And this is just beautiful. It's not a huge book, as you can see, but it's basically, I'll read you the back blurb so you can kind of get a little idea of it, but I just think this is so applicable to so many people and just a real classic book if you want an easy read or just something to pop on the coffee table as a bit of decoration as well. But it says, it's a handbook to help you think about how to reconnect, make good things happen, and do something you care about, discovering nice places and extraordinary people along the way. So Monocle is also a magazine, and I knew about this because my partner often gets the magazine, and I thought that it was more just like, I guess like a gentleman's kind of culture magazine. It's got, you know, political articles and things about, I don't know, like a nice watch and stuff like that in there, but I didn't realize they had so many amazing books. They also have a couple on like cities and other topics and things as well, but it's kind of just like, imagine like a really beautiful picture book, because this is sort of what it's like on the inside. And there's all sorts of stuff in here, including like lifestyle sort of activities and recommendations and things for your weekend to live a little bit slower and more purposefully and with a little bit more intent, which is a massive theme in my life at the moment. And there's also other things in there like, you know, cooking or being around family and like passing down recipes and those kind of ideas. So anyway, if you are interested in that kind of stuff, I just think it is the most beautiful book. I think it was about $60 or something. So you can definitely find it in bookstores or online. And I don't know, I'm just really into finding books that I can really connect with. And they don't always need to be like a fiction or, I don't know, some kind of activity or something. I think this one just has some really beautiful lessons in it. So something else I discovered this month, which is a great one to make a boring kind of everyday activity that is very essential to all of us a little bit more interesting, and that is Archie, which is this natural toothpaste brand. So don't be put off by the fact that I say natural. It is a whitening toothpaste still, just with no fluoride. It's all natural ingredients to whiten your teeth, and they come in all different flavors, I guess I can say, because it is going in your mouth, so you will be tasting it. But instead of the standard, like, I guess, boring mint toothpaste kind of flavor, this one is aloe vera lush. I've also got watermelon crush, which I'm really excited to try. There is cinnamon, which I've definitely tried a toothpaste similar to this in the past, and that was delicious. There is lemonade storm. And I've also got wild licorice, which again, I'm really into licorice and aniseed flavor kind of things. And I just think the packaging is so cute and aesthetic as well. So this is the small size one. There's also a bigger size, I think, which is about double the size of this tube. Another favorite this month after all of the boxing classes, which my body was in severe shock from doing, is this one. And I've actually had this in my drawer for a little while, but I thought I would just dig it out and show you guys because I've really started using it again since my back is in so much pain. And this is something I got when I went for a massage at Endota Spa a little while ago, and it's called their Clove and Mint Recovery Balm. It kind of really reminds me of Tiger Balm if you ever like had your parents use that on you as a kid, but it's kind of like a deep heat feeling product. It's almost got this menthol sort of smell to it, and I've just been massaging that into the back of my shoulders, and it really helps me drift off to sleep when I'm in a little bit of pain. So if you need a little bit of a rescue remedy that's a bit of a treat as well, then I would definitely recommend grabbing that. When I went for the massage, they used it in like the final, I guess, like cool down part of it or something, and she left it on me, and when I walked out, I was like, I have to buy that. Whatever the last product was, it was just beautiful. Now, something else I've been trying this month is a product to just help with bloating and things like that. So I got onto the JS Health vitamins, and this is their detox and de-bloat formula. So I have used similar tablets like this in the past, but I feel like they just give you a really bad tummy ache, whereas these ones are beautiful and gentle. And I just feel like on any of those days, like around my period and stuff, I can just get really bad bloating everything, and my digestion and things just goes out the window. So if I did have to, say, go out that weekend for an event or something and I just wasn't really feeling myself, I can take one of those and it just kind of gets things moving again, if you know what I mean. So I find it really helpful, and it is just a natural vitamin. I think some of the ingredients are like milk thistle and fennel and things like that. Sorry, that was really hard to say. And I just really like that as well, because I don't want to be taking anything, like I said, that's unnatural or too harsh on my body. The next thing I'm going to show you, I will just pop in here really quickly because sometimes I do get questions about my lip color. So I just wanted to show you guys which one it is. So it is this one from Sephora. It's Fenty Beauty in the shade Unbutton. And I originally bought it because I just thought the container was really beautiful, which is quite stupid, but I also really like the brush. It's kind of this really unique looking end to the brush, and it just really evenly applies it, and it's quite a nice matte finish. It definitely doesn't last very long. It sort of like stains your lips a bit, and I would say the wear time is maybe like a couple of hours at best, and then you need to reapply it. But I just absolutely love that shade. I think it is a really flattering color on me, and it's just something that I keep buying again and again every time it runs out. Another thing I got when I dropped into Sephora yesterday is part of my little nail journey. So maybe I'll start with something else instead before I get to that. So you may have noticed that I don't have my usual beautiful SNS nails on, and that is simply because I want to try and grow my natural nails and give them a chance to get really strong again and just be really, really healthy and grow out on their own. And I just think putting the powder product and getting them sort of shaved down in the way they do every month is just really unhealthy. So I'm going to try and take a little bit of a break from that. If you do see me relapse in a couple of weeks and go and get them, then tell me off. But in the meantime, I have been using this. I've had this bottle for a little while, and anytime I need to strengthen my nails, I just use this. So it's the Sally Hansen Advanced Harders Nails. It's a strengthener for your nails. I think it probably has some stuff like vitamin E and things like that in there. But basically I will take this colored nail polish. I just put this on because I had a friend's wedding on the weekend, but I will take that off, put this on and do this 2 to 3 times a week. And then once I'm done with that, I will be going in with my Sephora colors to match the pedicure that I just got on the weekend. So something else I got to help with the nail strengthening is this cuticle care from Sephora. And this was only about $11. So I just picked up this little mini bottle of it yesterday when I was in there. And it's just a nourishing thing for the skin around your nails as well, because now that it's winter, I've noticed like my hands are becoming quite dry, and I just really want to look very fresh and put together. And to go with that, I got myself the color to match my pedicure, and I just thought this nail polish bottle was so cute. This is the Sephora Quick Drying Nail Polish in the color Plum, and it is just beautiful, and I really like this little egg-shaped bottle. So this is pretty much an identical match for the color I got for my pedicure, and I actually might just take my own nail polish when I go to get my pedicure anyway, because it kind of freaks me out when they just use the same one that they use on everybody. So that's going to be my color for winter, and I just think it's a really beautiful, deep kind of plummy wine sort of shade. Another quick and easy beauty item that I really wasn't sure if I would love or hate is from this company called Blushberry Beauty, and this are a set of magnetic mink lashes, and I think this is a really great one because I have some fake lashes on at the moment, but they're just more like the single-use pre-glued stick-on sort of ones, whereas this one, it came with this, which is a magnetic eyeliner, and I tried this out the other day and they are brilliant. Like, you literally just put this eyeliner on as your normal eyeliner as well. I feel like it felt a little bit more sticky than usual, so I would definitely sort of fan it to dry it properly afterwards. But then you simply just apply these, and I'm not sure if you can see the little magnets that are on the lashes, but basically you just apply those straight on the top and it clips on, and then when you're done for the evening, you just take them off and pop them back in the box. So I love the idea of that because it's going to save me a lot of money buying the strip lashes that I normally do, and also just less wastage in the environment, I guess, because you can constantly use this and easily stick them on, and it actually really felt like they were stuck down properly and didn't leave any residue or anything like glue behind my eyes because you just wash the eyeliner off. So That is a very handy little beauty product, and I'm definitely going to be getting a lot of use out of those. Now, the last beauty product I've got for you guys in this set is a Nourishing night cream, and that is because I felt like my face has just been almost thirsty. Like, I can literally put so much moisturizer and serums and everything on, but I still wake up and my skin is looking a little bit dry. So I am aware that that obviously has to do with my water intake and diet as much as it is my skin and, you know, the external conditions and whatnot, but I have this one from the new Natio Calm range, and it's literally called the Nourishing Night Cream. It has some really beautiful natural ingredients in there. It doesn't have any fragrance or anything like that, which is really important to me in a very simplistic kind of skincare thing, because my skin on my forehead in particular is recovering from having some like hormonal breakouts and things. So it's really important to me that I'm just paring it back and using the most simple and beautiful clean ingredients that I possibly can. And that has just been a lifesaver. I've been slathering myself in it every night, and I can definitely see a difference in kind of just the hydration and the glowiness of my skin when I wake up. The next one is a little bit of a luxe item, but definitely luxe on a budget, which is really cool because this is something that I've wanted for a very long time. So this is the company, it's called Giorgini, and they basically do fine jewelry, but without the really ridiculous price tag. And the item that I got is maybe something that a lot of you would have wanted for a long time as well, but it is this, which is their tennis bracelet. And I have to tell you, this is just so beautiful. It's so fine, and it's got a really nice quality clasp on the end of it here as well to join it together. But this is just gorgeous. I have wanted a tennis bracelet for as long as I can remember, ever since I've seen them. And I just think it's such a beautiful, like, fine piece of jewelry that you can wear pretty much anywhere from day to night and really dress it up or down. And it was only about $250, I think. And obviously, if you were to go and get a tennis bracelet from a high-end brand, you're looking in the thousands of dollars. So if you want a beautiful alternative for a wedding or an event, or just to have as part of your staple jewelry that you have in your wardrobe, I would definitely recommend having a look at the Giorgini range. They also have some really beautiful studs and earrings and fine necklaces and things like that as well. And also a bunch of really dainty rings, which is definitely my kind of jewelry. I'm really into fine sort of little details and things like that. So a lot of their pieces are just gorgeous. This next item is something that just arrived in the mail. So thank you very much to Senorita Scrunchie for sending these over. But these are the biggest scrunchies I have ever seen in my life. They're basically like maxi scrunchies, and they look so cool when you put them in your hair. They're a real statement piece. Instead of having like a boring bun or an updo or something, you can really do it up with these scrunchies. So I will leave the details of their brand down below, but it's literally just called senoritascrunchie.com. And they also gave me this one in linen, which is amazing. I mean, look how big this is, honestly. They're just beautiful. And she also has regular size ones as well. So this is a cute little polka dot print one that I got too. And I have a bunch of other things in the range. The one that I really want is one of these in black as well, because I would love to wear that to work as a real statement piece for those kind of days where you just throw your hair up and you're in a real rush and you're running out the door. So very cool. I'm so looking forward to styling these and even just wearing them around the home. Something else I wanted to show you is just another really good staple, because that's kind of another thing I've been trying to do this year, is go through even like my underwear and bras and things and just find really comfortable, seam-free or really beautiful and lacy kind of underwear and things. So this one falls into the basics category. So it's definitely not one of your sexy sort of pieces, but it is this Bondi Bear, can't even say that, a seamless bra from Ambra. And it is beautiful. It's got really fine padding in the cup, and it's basically just the perfect t-shirt bra, because I've got it in nude and also in black, and it would literally just go under pretty much anything and not show through any of those lines when you're wearing a t-shirt or a tighter top. And I got this one because I do have a couple of white shirts and things for work, and I just wanted to be able to pop something under there that you wouldn't see through, because I really don't like the idea of having a visible bra in any way under my work clothing. The last things I've got for you is nothing to show you, but it is just a little tip. So this month I've been making all of my own protein balls. I do have the recipe over on my Instagram if you want to head there and check it out. I might leave the picture up here if I can remember to show you as well, but basically I make Snickers flavored protein balls, and I make them myself because on a Sunday night I can make a whole big batch of these and put them in the freezer and just bring them down every day as I need them. And it saves so much money, because if you go to the supermarket and buy protein balls, they can be around $4 each. So if you want to make a big batch instead, you can pretty much make about 10 to 15 for, I don't know, $5 or $6. So it's definitely much more worth it making them yourself at home, and it is just a fun little meal prep activity as well. The last thing I've got for you is a podcast recommendation, and I'm going to write it down here because I cannot say one of the words in it, but it is by a girl called Alexis, and she is into neuroscience, and I just love listening to her podcast. She is brutally honest, hilarious, and so intelligent, and it is just one of those ones where I do like listening to the kind of celebrity gossip ones as well, but I also love listening to really intelligent and thought-provoking kind of content as well, and this is definitely one of those podcasts. So like I said, I will leave everything linked down below so you guys can find it if you're interested. And yeah, that is it for my May monthly favorites. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.